So going back to what I was saying, do you actually think you deserve a traditional relationship and monogamy?
You asked me twice already.
You think you do?
The same answer. Yes, I truly think I
So
deserve
going
it.
back to what I was saying,
I'm a good person. I don't know why you.
I never said you're a bad person.
No, but you're saying like because of what I do, because I do OnlyFans, I don't deserve love. I don't deserve monogamy. Like you're telling me like basically I'm gonna be alone forever. No one's ever gonna love me because I do.
So I will kind of push back on Myron. Like, you know, I think it's a little extreme to say like somebody doesn't deserve love. Because if a girl does do OnlyFans and she does, like, if you realize she made a mistake, like I don't think we should just like, you know, brand this girl as like Eterno or whatever. I think that's one thing in the online, and this is not like a diss or anything, Myron. This is just a general thing. I think that a lot of people expect content creators and people to live like this perfect life. And like everybody makes mistakes. We all make mistakes. We're all imperfect humans. And you know, she's really young and she has a whole life ahead of her. So I think it's a little extreme to say like, oh, she doesn't deserve anybody to love her whatsoever. You know, I just think that's a little extreme. And I personally, I think this is more of a symptom of the whole fucking Miami culture. But this whole thing, like telling guys like you deserve multiple women and stuff, I just don't. It doesn't work like that. A woman is not gonna fucking love you with her fullest capacity if she knows other women are in the picture. She's just not. And it's the average, like to tell the average guy to be to tell a woman this, like women with self-respect don't do this. Every girl that I've met who's like been okay with being in a harem or been okay with the multiple girl situation, there's typically some kind of peppered past and some kind of self-worth problems going on. I don't think it's if we're going to bring back balance to society and bring back balance to men and women relationships, you know, I just don't think that this is. I think you're marching a lot of guys right off to the fucking death camps by telling them, if you're going to sit there and tell your girl like, yeah, I deserve multiple women, you got to tolerate this no matter what. I personally think that's a fucking, you know, fucking not a good thing. It's not a good recipe for the average man. Like people like Myron pull it off? Yeah, maybe he could, but you know, you got to think about the reality too of like, you know, a lot of these girls who admit or who are okay with like being multiple women, okay, they typically come from an economically, how can I say, non-viable situation. Okay, like then that's a big part of the things I've noticed with these harems too. So, I mean, you don't see a lot of like first world girls, like from first world countries being like, yeah, like I'm totally okay to be within a harem, right? It's like extremely, extremely rare. And if they do, there's typically some sort of trauma or daddy issues or something going on in the background as well.